Yes, God, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I don't know if I'm gonna. Hey everybody, I want to take a moment and I wanted to stitch my own video that I just recently did a couple days ago and get down to the bottom and understand what that whole situation was about. Today marks a Sagittarius full moon and Venus into Gemini. The theme for this Sagittarius full moon is that it will illuminate something you need to gain awareness of, while it will offer you opportunities to recognize those subconscious beliefs and assumptions that are holding you back. In that evaluation, I decided to look in where what house placement Sagittarius plays in my birth chart. If you would like to know this for yourself, check your birth chart at Cafe Astrology. You can pull up a free report and find out which house placement that the Sagittarius is in. For me, it's in my 11th house. A quick overview of what the 11th house is your hopes and goals. And Sagittarius being in my 11th house is creating a combination of progressive vision and transformative energy. So, a perfect example of that being out of place and not in balance would be that kind of behavior that I displayed in an earlier video. If you go back and you watch the whole video, you'll see that I got very emotional about feeling like I had creditors calling me nonstop. The world was just crumbling in on me, that my bank account is just empty, that I'm just not, nobody sees me, that I'm not impacting anybody. Like, what am I doing? What am I for? What is going on kind of energy. So a full moon is a full culmination of energy. So with that, it makes complete sense why I had this breakdown, which led to a breakthrough. If given the fact that Sagittarius being in my 11th house has to do with transformative energy, I was then able to transform that breakdown energy that I had to really try to understand the root cause of what my subconscious was trying to bring to my consciousness. The feelings of failure, worthlessness, feeling stuck, these are all things that needed to gain awareness of. And now that I've been given that awareness, I've been given the opportunity. Seeing as how I was openly vulnerable, I was able to connect on a area like this. I told myself, if I'm going to break down like this, it has to mean something. Either you're going to end up completely miserable, suicidal, and gone off this planet, or you're going to go the other way and you're going to start seeking some help and some direction. And with that came the opportunity of seeking help from a mental health professional that I am now getting set up with. So that way, when these underlining subconscious feelings do surface, I can have somebody that I can kind of connect with that's not emotionally involved, that has no judgment, that is there to pretty much help listen and kind of guide when the inter muck can be a little bit debilitating. Therapy as an adult is something that I have not done. I did do as a child. I did travel and learn a lot about mental health throughout the past 20 years, trying to understand it, trying to work through child traumas and such as I did. But that still doesn't mean, as a friend has just recently told me, that a therapist needs a therapist as well. And in order for my content creation to really truly help and impact people, my healing has to come first and foremost, because it's through that observation and that healing that hopefully in turn I can help heal others as well. These dark thoughts have been debilitating to me, my goals, my relationships with others, and with myself at times. In understanding your chart and different energy aspects going on, it really can help you to hone in on what is the universe trying to tell you? What is it trying to teach you? What is it trying to clear for you? And what is it trying to help you out with? Just please remember, you are not alone in this healing journey. If you're having suicidal thoughts, if you feel alone, and if you feel judged or at a loss in life, know that there are people out there that you can turn to. And if being vulnerable like this and putting yourself out there like this and just one person reaches out, that's enough to save your entire life, because I know that it did for me. So comment down below, what house is Sagittarius in for you at this current time? Reflect on that and check in with yourself and be honest with yourself on what could be getting brought up to the surface to be cleared, so that way when you do bloom, you bloom into the gorgeous flower that has been given the right love and soil in order for you to nourish and evolve as a human being. Let's have an open discussion. I will go over quickly what the 12 houses are. So then that way, when you do look up your birth chart and you do find out where the Sagittarius placement is, you can kind of get a rough idea of what it can be impacting. Your first house is identity and self. Your second house is money and possessions, how you earn money, finances, material possessions, and confidence. Your third house is communication, how you express yourself and receive info and news. Your fourth house is home and family, while your fifth house is self expression and romance. Your sixth house is health and daily routines. Your seventh house is partnerships and relationships. Your eighth house is personal evolution and transformation, while your ninth house is philosophy and higher learning. Your 10th house is career and public image, while your 11th house, which is where Sagittarius is hit in mine, is hopes and goals. And then the 12th house is of secrets. Hope this helps. Look forward to talking to you guys further and sharing more content like this that can hopefully help heal and let you guys know that there is community out there for you and that you are not alone on this journey.